Hello, and welcome to another episode of Deadly Effigy. I'm Luke Lagau, and this is episode 16. So today I thought I would use a bit of a limited palette and paint kind of a rainy, gloomy scene. So I've started with some turquoise and some black. I'm sure I don't have to go through and repaint this smudge for you. These are the colors, just some black and some turquoise, and then at the bottom there's just a tiny bit of this multi-surface daffodil yellow peeking through. The multi-surface part isn't really important, it was just what I had, and I like the color, so anywho, let's get going with a little brown and blue as my darkest color. And I'm just going to go in and I'm actually painting with a flat tip this time around, which is a little unusual for me. But I wanted to get kind of every now and then you got to switch it up. And to get a different effect, sometimes it's as simple as switching your tool. And so that's what I was trying. And I like what I got. I mean, I do like flat tips. I don't know why I don't use them more often. They're very nice for getting in there and just kind of literally painting planes of a surface. And this character is coming together quite quickly. I didn't really have anything in mind except for the super special hat that he's wearing. I did have that in mind, and you'll see what I'm talking about here soon. Just kind of painting a character out of my mind. And yes, I know he does end up looking quite a bit like a pretty famous British actor here pretty soon. You may know who I'm talking about already, but just you wait, because he ends up looking even more like him. I'm just going through, glazing in very lightly some indications of wrinkles. And now I'm going in with some highlights, glazing those in as well. Because I really do like to just sneak up on my details. I'll paint them 3 or 4 times until they finally get to the lightness of or the darkness that I'm shooting for. Do you know what British actor I'm talking about now? Played Tywin Lannister in Game of Thrones. Charles Dance. No, it wasn't intentional. I noticed it after I finished the painting. But it does look quite a bit like him. Here I glazed in just a little bit of red because I gotta do something different, you know. And I thought it might look cool, and I think it does look kind of cool. Going in and adding a bit of glistening texture on the lips. Just a little bit of purple around the eyes. Bring that red in. A little more of a highlight on the nose and the sides. And I thought better go ahead and add in that other nostril there too, because I was gonna go with a real crooked nose, but it just wasn't jiving, so I threw in the other nostril. So the intention for this painting was to kind of do it kind of sloppy, to just indicate that it might be a gloomy, kind of foggy, rainy scene. And if you're wondering why he looks so angry, you're about to see why. Doing some kind of splashes on the hat there, like. It's because his super special fire hat is getting rained on. Duh. He didn't think about that when he invented this incredible society-changing invention. I really want to try one of those YouTuber tricks where they do like the 1, 2, 3 and then suddenly it's done for them. So 1, 2, 3. What? That didn't quite work. And what was that high-pitched squealing noise? Sounded weird, like a scream or something. Surely a manly, low-voiced male such as myself could never. Moving on. I felt like his gums should be a little bit more glistening, and his ears needed a little more depth, and the smoke up top needed to be a little more smoky. The rain needed to be a little more stripy and brushy. And I'm just kind of darkening in some splotches, just trying to get that overall feeling of reflective, of like a reflective environment that you have when everything is just being soaked by rain. Just a little bit more highlights on the edges, some of that backsplash from the raindrops. And it's time to sign this one. Thank you for joining me in this journey, creating this weird and off-putting and strange little world of mine. Yes, there will be some lore in future episodes. If anybody out there has an idea or a suggestion for a painting, please leave it in the comments. If you have a suggestion for what I should do for episode 20, I know it's only 20 episodes, but you know, these videos they take a good deal of time to really make and everything, so I feel kind of proud that we're hitting episode 20. Let me know what you think I should do for that. Here's the finished piece. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like what you saw, or if you learned anything, let me know in the comments, or like it, or subscribe if you'd like to see more. I do a video every week. Thanks for watching, everyone.